Then, now, forever. Together.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here! And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me? Slingshot!
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. Ooh, oh my!
Uh-oh!
Effective counter. That unraveled on JC. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. That power bomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Oof! And just in time, he gets out of there.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Check out the springboard. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Not a forearm.
Going right after the neck. Neck breaker.
In a weakened state here, guys. Look out!
Back suplex delivered.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured rib. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Armbar's in! Armbar! Using... Can she counter? Yes, she does it, but has the damage been done? Sharp chop. Spine buster. Oh, big knee lift.
Shot to the back of the neck as well.
Oh, an overhand chop. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
Lexus wanted to make an impact on the opposition, and he did just that.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Oh, he had that scouted, and he heads back into the ring. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Well-placed kick. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again.
Followed up by another to the chest. Oh, an alley-oop bomb! A power bomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those. Effective dodge there.
Uh-oh. Dragon screw. Whoa!
Senton! Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air. She managed to avoid that offense.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Enough already.
What a suplex. And now he's back into the ring. It's that time. The pip drop. Oh, that'll turn your skin red. And once again, she's put on the back foot. Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Oh! And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Bam! From a seated position to a vertical base, hooks the arm. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And this one's taken to the outside. And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Back elbow blows that one up.
He gets back into the ring.
Super kick, man. Lexus King kick to the gut. And we know what's next.
The coronation.
Lexus can end this now.
Lexus up the turnbuckles. Oh, man. She's getting something from under the ring. One.
Oh, look out.
Oh, clothesline.
These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go. Even right into the announcer's area.
Climbing up. She got something big planned here. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. God.
Nice takedown.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. my, down with authority. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
From the top, double axe handle. Oh, it looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, what a forearm.
Wow, what a drop kick.
Down for a European arm breaker.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus isn't showing the... Got the arm. Disarm.
Breaking the hold there.
Brought down with a snapmare.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Snapmare. And now he gets back into the ring.
Connects on the kick. Uh-oh.
What a beaut! Turns that into a suplex.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Moves from the ring to the outside. Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. Big forearm.
She gets put
From the top.
targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Setting up for something here.
Lexus King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jason. CJ and have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see these two new allies have a No!
Wow, look at that agility.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Caught off guard with a sharp knee. Ooh. Oh my gosh, big kick.
One step ahead there.
Sunset flip. Speed kills, and no one knows that better than the champion.
With the counter.
Now's the time to beat the count. Oh man, spine-crushing impact.
We can sense the whole WWE. Wow, got it. Big-time tag team win.
Lexis King and Jacy Jayne have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see these two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Snap you in half.
A brutal knee strike. Prying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stomp.
Narrowly escaping there.
Big clothesline.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding.
From the heavens, splash from the top.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag. Out sooner than later.
In off the tag.
DDT!
Tags in here. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Oh, toss to ringside. Oh!
Ooh, that'll leave a mark.
And a well-timed counter.
Waist lock. No.
Belly to belly.
My goodness.
Oof. Boom, what a kick.
Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
Tag made. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Straight into the pin. Not even a 1 count there.
Wow.
Headed to the top rope. Uh-oh.
Way too.
Oh, diving moonsault. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Suplex. Tag made. Fresh partner in.
Locking up the legs. Ah, cloverleaf. So much torque on the back.
Cloverleaf stretch.
Merciless to go after the back like that. There's no way to properly defend against that attack.
Rocking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced. But we can exploit that weakness too. Turn their own game against them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
Van a entrar a todas las invito, José. Tan loquita y no son ni las 12. Yeah. Tapa azul, cigarrillo cool, se fueron de bote. Baby, hoy no tiene que...
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chile, weighing in at 163 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Eric Alvarado.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
All praise the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American-made and American tough. He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on a match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches. Try the Hurricane Rana.
Too strong.
An uppercut. Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. Oof. Oh, he saw it coming. Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
Continuing to work on the arm with a
Driving a knee into the arm. Oh!
kick to the body. Into the...
Into a powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope.
And down.
Oof.
He's looking a little worn down now.
Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Driven into the barricade.
Good luck catching your breath after that.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Way too trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
And the master enlightening his pupils with a 4.0 worthy display.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
Assaulting the knee with purpose. Can Gable withstand much more of this?
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables. Whoa, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire.
Chad Gable into the turnbuckle, rolling through.
Whoa! German suplex, incredible!
Chad with the exclamation mark.
You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
And Chad Gable can't believe it. He's about to blow a gasket.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
He's starting to look battered.
It's all about focus. You have to be able to ignore the pain as the match wears on.
And what a reversal from Chad Gable. Wow, belly to belly. Boom. Finds a counter for Gable. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
Lighten up the chest of their opponent. Now from the top, flipping arm drag. Oh, torturous knee. Gable is stumbling to his feet. Up and up. Oh, sliced bread.
That can do Gable in.
Victory, a win.
Here is your winner, Eric
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
The man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chile, weighing in at 163 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Eric
He's not just emulating
the New World Order, he's declaring war on mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Drawn as the new NWO faces mutiny right now.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Breaker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
A young man who eats, sleeps, and breathes success.
Think about this. Braun Breaker won the NXT Championship only a few months into his tenure at NXT. And then he goes on to win the Intercontinental title only a few months into his tenure on the main roster.
Well, right now is the time for Braun to do what badasses do best. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Just saying, get away from me.
Oof. Crashing down hard. Ooh!
Oh, what a kick!
They've got their opponent's arm and a carefully measured knee drop.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. Uh-oh. Way too low. Diving moonsault. Ooh.
Uh-oh. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Hooked up, it looks like for a belly-to-belly.
Blatant disregard for their opponent.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Picked up. Beautiful spin-out powerbomb.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
Braun turning his attention to the crowd, putting on a little show for them.
Jumping. He can do it here.
Oh, somehow he's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious. Oof, and all of the impact brought to the knee.
Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked them.
Sent to the corner.
Ooh, great anticipation.
All the way up for a suplex. No, 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 no. Wiggles free.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down. Knees meet face. Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally. Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Clothesline. And a second.
Cut off at the pass.
He averts the offense.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
And now he's going to the top rope.
From the heavens, misses big time. Big forearm.
Frankensteiner. This could do it.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Staying in this one. Got out of there at the perfect.
Ooh. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Oh, that hurt.
He's looking to make a moment here.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Twisting the arm. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Climbing up to the top rope. Arm drag.
Up and over.
Sliced bread.
Braun's chances are fading.
2. He kicks out somehow.
Simply abnormal resilience from Breaker.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Here we go. Senton. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Uh-oh. Nice counter from Breaker.
Braun's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Braun.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault! Now it's a cover.
That's gotta be it.
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. Here is your winner, Eric Alvarado. After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it Extra Well Done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack! That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this...
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will, because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's important.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine, but only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal four-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
NWO contingent hoping for a too-sweet victory.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, Eric Alvarado, R-Truth, Maxine Dupree, and Axiom.
The NWO is headed toward the ring, and you can feel the intensity. They're clearly here to make a statement.
Right, Saxton. They're here to show that the New World Order isn't just a blast from the past. It's a powerhouse shaping the future. Four factions, one ring, high stakes. This fatal four-way is about to go off.
Weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The definition of a WWE superstar, and in my opinion, there is no one as gifted in this game as Orton.
Corey, I agree. Legendary factions, all-time tag teams. But Randy Orton is best when he does some solo work.
And when he's doing said solo work, Randy Orton is one of the most sadistic individuals the WWE has ever known.
The more hostile the environment, the more at home Randy Orton seems to be.
You know, Randy is ready to go to war tonight.
Orton's a man who pours every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears in the ring every time he competes.
And if you're his opponent, you always have to be concerned about the threat of the RKO.
Make way for the ring general, Gunther.
6'5", nearly 300 pounds of pure malice.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Gunther's all business. There is very little wasted motion in this man when he gets going.
Well, there may be roadblocks in his path, but Gunther's dominance has shown no signs of slowing.
Record-breaking reigns with the NXT, UK, and Intercontinental titles. He's put away main eventers and future Hall of Famers while defending those titles.
Let's just be honest, bad things happen to people who face the ring general.
Yeah, many folks to face off against Gunther are just not the same again.
Everything about this man is terrifying.
Say hello to the Prince of Judgment.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
A man with amazing high-flying skills, unmatched stamina, and a physique carved out of marble. It's good to be the Prince.
I find it amusing, Corey, that despite all those gifts you mentioned, he still requires constant backup in the form of the Judgment Day.
Is it Balor's fault that so many competitors want to sit under the learning tree of one of the greatest competitors of this generation?
If you ask me, he's not teaching them the right lessons. He's got all the skill in the world, but the Judgment Day never plays by the rules.
All you need to see are the titles, the main events, the accolades earned by the Judgment Day. Balor's teaching all the right lessons, and the Judgment Day has executed them to perfection. It is time to bow to the Prince, or face his judgment.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole power keg off.
Right, Saxton, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike had put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future of WWE.
Drop kick!
Uh-oh. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Oh, right to the spine.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Man. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Now that was a very questionable attack. I don't think it goes beyond any gray area.
Finn turns it around.
Look at this, snap suplex.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Gets out of dodge.
And Balor's attack gets cut off. Stops that offense from connecting. Hardy's taking on some damage.
Gunther beat the respect into him on that one.
From behind, back suplex.
This could be it. Stops the ref count before 2.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. And fans root.
Gunther with his opponent all the way to the powerbomb.
It's all Gunther's for the taking.
Unbelievable. Kick out at 1.
Unbelievable. More like inhuman. It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now. Oh, kick right to the gut. And another one.
Oh, and a clothesline to follow.
Boom. Catches the leg.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
There's the backbreaker. The cover. The cover. But now we see Balor. It only gets a 1 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Boom. Backdrop suplex.
On a high angle, right across the shoulders.
He's able to counter that. Look at this. Snap suplex. Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Wow.
Gunther shifts that to his favor.
Oh, emphatic chop.
Knee drop.
Oh, ouch.
Hurricanrana. And the battle being brought to the...
Up and over.
Slice bread.
That just put down the Viper.
2 count. And he's still in the game.
Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. Way too low. Diving moonsault. And coming out for the match. 2. Kick out.
So close. That could have been it.
Oh, there's a response against Finn. Man. Double knee backbreaker. And right away to the pin. 2 count. And now to Gunther. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
Pin.
counter. Cover. Oh, that gets reversed.
Into the cover.
Oh, great counter to cover. Counters. Cover. He breaks up the pin. Stops the referee's count. Down he goes.
Boom. Big time strength with the German.
Finn's shoulders are down. Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending. Slice bread, but a counter power slam.
Up and over. Sliced bread. That could end Orton now.
Meanwhile, we see Gunther.
And what a burning lariat.
Vicious right forearm. Hurricanrana. Big clothesline. Uh-oh.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Hurricanrana.
He's going for the pin.
Stops the pin.
He almost had him. Sling blade.
climb to the top rope. Back into the ring now.
Oh, man.
Hurricanrana. Draped across the top turnbuckle.
Balor muscling up is up top.
1916. Balor goes for the pin. Makes the counter open. And now we have Gunther. From behind. There's no way. This is incredible.
Absolutely not. Get out of here. He wants this fight on the outside.
The chair now, aiming to injure for sure.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Gunther just beheaded him with that lariat.
And the Viper attacking at a critical moment there.
Gunther needs to shake off the cobwebs and regain poise.
And he tosses him back in now.
Hold up from behind. This could be it.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned. DDT! Oh!
Taking out the arm, great strategy. And there's Balor managing to inflict additional damage.
Yeah, Balor wants to wreak as much havoc on his opponent as possible. The Viper strikes RKO.
Cannot keep him down.
It'll kick out. No one saw that coming.
Balor's arm shot up like a rocket after that 2 count.
But now this is when Randy Orton is at his most dangerous. A Viper who's had a taste and knows what it takes to win. There's 2. And meanwhile, Finn Balor. Uh-oh. What an elbow drop.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Oh, my God. The ring general showing off his power.
Driven down with the powerbomb. Gunther might just have it.
With a wicked fall-away slam. Big foot.
Oh, looks like we're going to see it. The slice bread.
Orton is in big, big trouble.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Orton can't be happy that he was almost down for the count, and we all know what happens when the Viper's not happy.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have anything. It's a moment that's being replayed in their heads right now.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. Snap power slam.
Here's the pin attempt. He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
From behind. Back suplex.
Solid contact from the Viper.
Oh, that does not look good. Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
He just flipped the script there.
Totally helpless at the moment. Get ready for the name. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, Lamai strong. Shoulders down.
Yes, he got the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Eric.
And there it is. The NWO proves once again why they're back and more formidable than ever, clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant, it's too sweet.
Tonight was a revelation. But let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent. But it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny, you're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
تتكلم Jade, I'm tripping and CC.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, Eric and Chuck Lee.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
Key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Fired hard into the corner and cracked. To the mat.
Nice shot. Oh. Sling blade by Rollins.
There it is. There's the tag.
And he avoids what was coming. What a forearm. Getting out of harm's way. She turns that attack away.
These two have learned each other so well.
Turns it around.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Bang! He finds a counter. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Bulldog takedown.
Oh, there's the stump puller. Leg snap. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted, working the midsection there.
What a way to get out of that one.
Oh, man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
Look at the angle. It's nasty.
You can just tell they want to break their opponent down. Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Face first.
Oh, what's going to happen here?
Look out.
Exploder suplex. Ooh.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Ooh.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
Lighten up the chest of their opponent. Now from the top, flipping arm drag.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title.
Hard into the corner. Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
There's the tag.
And it is on.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Jarring European uppercut.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
One counter met by another.
Nice takedown.
And Tajiri finds its mark.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Oh, solid kick across the back.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Cuts the attack off. The challenger enduring the punishment.
Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked them.
Boom!
Oh my God, springboard moonsault!
Wow! Rollins escaping danger.
Neckbreaker! And he got there. He made the tag. He's able to reverse it.
Oh, man.
That's gonna hurt. Up the rope he goes. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Oh. He puts him into the corner. What a counter!
Uh-oh. Face first!
What are they planning here? Sitting their opponent up on the top rope and now heading out to the apron, trying to fight back. Blows to the kidneys. Struggle to get up top. Now a few elbows to the back of the neck, trying to wear down their opponent here. This is going to be nasty. High-risk maneuver from the top. Avalanche poison Rana.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment.
They're draped over the top rope.
Kick right on point.
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
I understand getting yourself...
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. This could be a victory.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Oh, man.
The challenger struggling for anything here. At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done. And that was a hell of a DDT there.
Ooh! Seth is being overwhelmed. This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going. Up and over for sliced bread.
Devastating maneuver by the champion. 2.
Oh, kicks out.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away. And who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Lynch now on the offensive. Impactful slam. She countered that into her own offense.
Planted face first.
Going for a power slam, slips down from behind into an inverted DDT. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Rolling neck snap.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker. The champ goes for the cover. And still in this.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
From behind, back suplex.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker. Ooh, that foils Lynch. And there's that ego on display from Becky Lynch.
This is the closest anyone in the audience will get to the big time.
That, it reversed it. Uh-oh.
The arms are hooked.
Tiger suplex. That might have put it away. There's 2. Powers out.
This is amazing.
Oh, and return fire from Lynch.
And now placed in the corner.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Vicious use of the knee.
In off the tag.
Neckbreaker.
What are we gonna see now? Oh! Inverted pin! Title in the balance! Got it! And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Eric Alvarado and Chuck Lee.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a break from the mutiny chaos and a glimpse of what WWE was. And hopefully will be again soon.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Ah, the hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting for someone who just signed here. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? Oh, we must have been so focused on Becky and Seth that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I'd have been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I bring the chaos and take down Mutiny.
Okay, good luck. We'll be counting on you.
Weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
What, beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Congrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen is out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat LA Knight for it. That would never happen. Guy is unstoppable.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him. You know, I'm supposed to team with him tonight.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Oh. Oh.
Saturday. Pull out this long nose revolver like hell. Coolin' ass South Park like towel. Sippin' on Crayola, flat boy full of. I'm so caught up with the burn Burberry. Pants sack, come turn this noodle pack into spaghetti, then ride with his body on the hood of the Chevy. F-L-A, what is the deal? Bitch, I'm straight out of Texas, we keeping it true. Got Kill Bill, and we got King of the Hill. Sit by, I stay crackin' serious. I'ma delete them. Nah, for real, I cut off on people, you just like to feel. I'm beefing with alligators, cause I killed their cousin just to make his bitch ass in the boost. They handle to the bone, I'm strong with the roots. Got a mouth full of diamonds, looking like food and loose. They know I'm the truth, make them disappear, poof. Hit from the back, make from the south, got shooters on the roof. I'm a dog-head Mexican, hopefully they know I'm the truth. Make them disappear, poof. Hit from the back, make the from the south, got shooters on the roof. I'm a dog-head Mexican, hoof.
Hey, black flag all on my mic. I've been known to spend a lot like Bob Barker, the price is right. Being broke, my kryptonite. Being rich, my superpower. Smoking on these bitters. In my hood, we call it sour. From the south side of FLA, been through Dade and Broward. Yeah, I like my louder, bitches better, realer. I don't play about my family, about my business, about my thriller.
It's a new day, yes it is.